Okay, so today we are going to start, as always, with our stretch. I love doing a T-spine stretch on the ground, but we're going to start with something else today, doing our T-spine stretch in a sort of kneeling position. So you want to get either a broomstick or a tension rod. That's what I have here. You want one hand on the top, so your hand on top is going to be the side that you're on. So my right hand is on the rod on my right side. Then my left hand is going to go on the bottom, and I'm just going to slide and keep sliding that rod until I feel a really good stretch throughout my back. Hold it there, and then come back. We're going to do this on the other side too. We're going to do this 3 sets of 10. Each side counts, so that would be our third. Don't forget to breathe. If you don't have sliders, that's fine. You could put a sock on the bottom of it. You could also use a paper plate, or you could use nothing. There's 10. There's another 10. So we're going to go for our last set of 10. You might feel like this is just a silly thing to do, but honestly, you're going to be moving a lot better, which puts your muscles in a lot better position to work. There's your 10th one. Go ahead and stand up. Take a tiny little break. See how your spine feels after that. The next thing that we're going to do is a shovel motion. So I want you to pick a medium weight. I'm going to pick this guy. And as we shovel, we're going to go into a little bit of a mini squat. So you're going to Tighten your abs and make sure you have a neutral spine. So again, none of this, neutral. You're going to start here and then up. So we're going to alternate each time. I just did 2 that way, so we'll do 2 this way. Improvise. All right, this next time, you're going to bring in a little tiny bit of a swing to it. So you're going to start to the side, swing to the middle, start to the side, swing to the middle. All right, and then last set here. Take a little break, reset your shoulders. You really don't want to be tense as you're working out, so you want to be as relaxed as possible so that your muscles are as efficient as possible. And there's your 10th one. Take a little sip of water. Our next one is going to be on the ground, but I'm going to show you above ground before we do it. I'm a baby. Okay, so I'm going to show you above ground because it's hard to see me. The first one that you're going to do is you want your palms facing you with small weights. I'm going to turn around. You're going to lift towards the ceiling if you were laying on your stomach, squeezing your shoulder blades together. And those are going to be our eyes. And then we're going to advance. So then we're going to come to a T position. Here, our T's, we're going to lift again up, squeezing our shoulder blades slightly harder. And then the most advanced version, you might want to drop your weights. We're going to come here. All right, I'm going to take you to the floor as we do this together. I just know it's hard to see me on the floor. All right. But I'm doing this with you the whole time. We're going to do 10 of each position 3 times. So starting with our palms facing our body, we're going to make sure that our shoulders are nice and down and lift. There's 10 there. We're going to move up to our T position. So our arms are out at either side. And we're going to just gently lift. We just want to clear the floor. There's 10 there. Now this last set, I'm not going to use weights because this is the most difficult position for your muscles. Again, these are really small muscles. So it's okay if you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't lift 2 pounds. Neither can I. And there's 10. We're going to start back down at the bottom. Remember, palms are facing your thighs and the movement is up towards the ceiling. There's 10. Come out to your T. Now again, I'm going to leave my weights for my Y. These seem hard. They're really little muscles. All right, so our last set. Going back to our thighs. We're going to move to our T's here. There's our 10th one. Your shoulders should be a little bit tired now. I mean, I'm a little bit tired now. Come back up to a standing position. Get your sip of water. Every time I sweat, my scalp itches so bad. Okay. You're going to pick whatever weight you want. I like a slightly heavier weight for this. We're going to be doing eccentric lowering overhead. So in order to do that, you need to get yourself, again, your muscles in a good position. So shoulders up, back, and then down. Tuck your pelvis so that you're not just hip thrusting this guy up. Pick a weight that you can actually manage. Lift. Slowly lower. Lift fast. Slow lower. We're doing 3 sets of 10. Take a breather, reset your shoulders. Make sure they're not up by your ears. Next. Make sure that pelvis is still tucked. Last one in that set. If you need a little sip of water. Take one. Okay. One more in this. Tuck that pelvis, shoulders down. My hands are cramping. And last one. Take a little breather. Sometimes stuff is just hard, and that's okay. Next, we're gonna do our adductor weight lift. So I'm gonna try and scoot that down a little smidge. So here again, I like to use my sliders because that just really helps with the, again, slow control of your adductor. So I have my weight here, and then under my right foot, I have a slider. And I'm going to gently go into a one-legged squat and come back up. We're going to do 5 on each side, 3 times. Last one on this side. And now we switch to the other side. There they are. I did not break in between because I'm crazy. No, I just simply forgot. But maybe I forgot because I was crazy. I don't know. Okay, our next ones are going to be a squat to a deadlift, which we've done before. We're just really working on staying down. So what we're going to do is actually a squat. So our pelvis is in neutral. Don't come all the way up. Straighten our legs. Now come all the way up. So I'll show you from the side. Squat, half up, straighten legs, deadlift. There's 2. Let's do 10. You want to really be squeezing with your butt cheeks. Like if there was a walnut between your butt cheeks, you would crush it. Crushed it. There's 10. It's one set. Take a little breather, shake it out, and here's our second set. Now, if you feel like you did crush it that time, add weight. If that was too hard, take away a weight. But I crushed it like a yes queen. There's another set. Take any break you need. I'm going to go on to the next one. There's 10. Now take a little break because that was hard. I'm a little gross. Okay. All right. I just so happened to have a band here still. And we're gonna do oblique pulls and not hit her face because that's scary. So really make sure that your door is shut well. And you're gonna pull across opposite side. I know it's so hard, to try and keep your elbow as close to your body as you can. If I smack myself in the face, there will be video proof. There's 10. I'm going to switch sides, switch arms. And because I haven't put a ton of cardio in this workout, I want you to take as least amount of breaks as possible, but check in with your body. Now, if you decided to bike before this or go on a jaunt, you may take as many breaks as you want. And because I'm doing 3 sets of 10, my last set, I'm going to do 5 and 5. Now I'm on my last set. I'm just going to do 5 here. Okay, now I'm switching sides. Oop, I did extra on that side. I guess I'm awesome. Take a little sneaky break. Oh man. All right, from here, we're gonna do plank push-ups. It's not as scary as you think. There's a little muscle called your serratus anterior that's kind of part of your shoulder complex. So I'm going to show you. So when you go into a plank, you can either be here or you can be on your knees. What I want you to do is you're pushing, let's say these are your shoulder blades and this is your back. You're pushing your back up as much as possible, and then you're lowering your back, not your arms at all, just your back. So you're sinking into your shoulder blades and coming back up. That is the job of the serratus anterior. So let's try that. I'm sinking, see, but my arms didn't move. Back up. We're doing 10. Take a little break. A little break. Okay, I'm gonna do my next set on my knees just to show you. Well, and because I'm tired, not just to show you. There's 10. Stretch your shoulders a little bit. Your whole body weight is, well, a lot of your body weight is on those shoulders, so be kind to them. Ready for our last set? I might do 5 and 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Next exercise is going to seem a little weird. I'm going to want you to get a chair. Woo! You're going to kneel next to that chair. You're going to curl up a weight, come down, and then just push into that chair for a good 5 seconds. That's 1. That's 2. I know it's annoying because it takes time. And this can be any weight that you need. Mine is getting fatigued at that, so I'm going to switch. We're going to fatigue out each arm, so that was 10. We're going to do 2 more sets. And again, as you're coming down, you're continuing to push, 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 push. One of the coolest things about our bodies is we think stretching alleviates all pain, but it really doesn't. isometrics are proven to be one of the most immediate pain relieving things we can do for our body. So if you have rotator cuff or shoulder pain, this can be one of the most effective ways to actually relieve pain while strengthening your body. We have muscles that just get stuck, and fluid that gets stuck, and fascia that gets stuck. It's a whole game of things inside that get stuck. Let's do 5 more. It's also super great because you could be using, a full water bottle right now instead of a weight. There's our 5 more. Now we're going to switch sides, and I'm cool and I have 2 chairs. And because I did my first 5 with a bigger weight, I'm going to just keep that even. So now I'm going to switch it out. Push, 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 push. How's my heater? It feels like it takes so long, but it's so effective and really worth it. And most things in life that are worth it take a long time. We're doing 5 more. All right, put your chairs away. You don't need them anymore. Oh. Take a tiny breather. And then we are just going to stretch our shoulders. So if you have 2 blocks, I don't right now. So I'm going to use 2 weights. We are just going to do this guy, and we are going to stretch. So I want you to put each shoulder blade up. You can use a chair, you can use a counter. You're going to lean in. and we're going to do this for 1 minute. Okay, now I want you to come to a seated position. I want you to sit on your right hand, pull your shoulder up and back, and then you're going to bring your left ear to your left shoulder. You may feel a muscle stretch or you may feel some tension in your wrist. If you feel tension in your wrist, that's most likely your median nerve that you're feeling there. Switch. Kind of ask yourself if each side feels the same or if they feel different. And as our last stretch, I want you to grab your foam roller. I want you to put that between your two shoulder blades right there, just as if it were your spine. You're going to bring your arms into a T-pose position. Hopefully you have a foam roller that supports your butt. I don't. You're just going to let your arms hang so that this really stretches your pecs. Now, if you don't feel it in this position, play with your arms until you feel a stretch on each side. So bring your elbow more down towards your butt or up towards your head. Just kind of play with that till you get an angle that's like max stretch. You're going to hold that for a minute. And then you're going to come up, you're going to pat yourself on the back, and you're going to say, "You're awesome for working out. Congratulations. You completed your workout for the day."